Hello, and welcome to week 4 of English 102, which I hope you're jumping up for joy as I am. We're over halfway through. It's always kind of a good feeling to know that you are heading closer and closer to the finish line. Not that I don't enjoy this class, because I absolutely do immensely, but I also know how it feels as a student to keep hitting those important benchmarks that, we are heading toward the end of something. And at the end, that means that you've earned your credit for this class and you're moving towards your goals. So that's why it's always positive. All right. So I wanted to go over a few things this week. Of course, I want you to start your week off with the lecture. This week's lecture, as kind of the title for the week, Preparing and Pre-Writing, focuses a lot on pre-writing and getting ready to write something that you would write in the workplace. Okay. This lecture, I really like. It was just redone recently, and it has a lot of really great examples of things that you might actually see when you're in your future career on the job, or perhaps even now, depending on where you're working, you may see some of those. So I like that it has like good examples of workplace writing and bad examples. So having both of those is a good way as you're learning to navigate writing in the workplace, because then you can kind of look and compare and say, oh yeah, I wouldn't want something like that sent out. I like the first one better. So this week is, like I said, focused on preparing and pre-writing. So for the discussion, you're going to talk about what you have learned so far in this course about pre-writing, how you would use it, how it would help you organize your resume. So how could pre-writing help you organize your skills, your experience, your education, and what you would want to use in preparing to write your resume? So that'll be your initial post, using pre-writing skills on how to help organize the different categories that you would use in a resume. So, of course, then once you have posted your post by Wednesday, you'll go back and read what your peers have said about how they're preparing for their resume. So hopefully you get ideas. So far in this course, there's been such a great exchange of ideas and really commenting on the content of each other's post. So I really want to commend you for that and look forward to each week continuing that same enthusiasm and same really in-depth discussion. So I really appreciate that, and I give you a big high five for that. So the other assignment, other than the discussion board, is a written business writing assignment. So this is the first one of these we've done so far in this course. Most of them have been quizzes or discussion board or short, like you had the check-in for week 3. But this one is an actual writing assignment. So I just want to remind you that you have, as students here at Bryant and Stratton, you have access to Microsoft 365. So, which is important because you'll be using Microsoft Word to write this assignment. Okay, I already have this pulled up, but you're going to click on this week 4 writing assignment. These are the directions. Okay, so let me pull that up so you can look at it. Of course, it tells you what the percent is, when is it due, and the outcome, and kind of the overview. But I want to drill down here to the exact directions. Okay, there's 3 different scenarios that you're going to choose from. You are going to choose one of those. You do not have to write about all 3 of these. You're just going to write about one. So you want to make sure that you have answer the question in a well-organized, multi-paragraph format. So remember last week there was a section in our lecture about paragraphs. So if you need help with that, you can refer back to that lecture. You want to have detailed responses. Of course, since this is a business writing assignment, you want to use professional tone and language, which is definitely talked about in this week's lecture. So your response should be at least 2 to 3 paragraphs and 550 words. This will be submitted as a Word document. I don't want you to write directly on the submission box in there, and I'm going to pull that up here. But you're going to pick one of these scenarios. This one's about floating sick day or universal paid time off. And this one's about a project, explaining a project that didn't go well. And then this one is if you are going to use a shared database with your coworkers. Okay, and down here is also, this is a grading rubric. This is attached in Blackboard, and this is exactly what I will be using for these categories. So what you would do is you would go, I already have a blank document started, so you're going to write directly in Word, and you're going to start writing about your scenario. Okay. Pick one of those that's in the assignment directions. Okay, so and then you're going to save this, and then this is what's going to get uploaded to Blackboard. So let me go back a minute. So when you open this document, which we were just looking at it, so then you've already created your other document, saved it, named it. You can say like week 4 business writing assignment, and sometimes it's kind of nice to have identifier like your last name. Oh, try that again. I closed everything. Okay, so when you're ready to submit it, you're going to click this button, and it's going to say, I don't want you to write this submission. This is a no. Okay, again, this is the same thing we looked at. You are going to attach file. So you're going to browse your computer, or if you saved it to cloud storage, that's fine too. But one of these you're going to select. So if I was going to do that, I would come up and then I'd be able to select my document. Okay, like you would be. You can write a comment here if you want to do that, and then you would hit submit. Okay, so you will not be using this one. This is a no. You're going to attach a file, either browse my computer or browse cloud storage. I don't think you would have a reason to use content collection because that would be from something different. For this course, we're not using that. So it'd be one of these two things. So if you go to this getting started page, there are, well, let's just click on it. There are tutorials that tells you how to do that, how to submit assignments. So there's a little video here that you can pull up and watch if you're not certain on how to submit a document. Okay? So you are welcome to use that. So let me just get back on our course real quick. So week 4, we just have the one written assignment, and I went through the steps on how to use Word. And so you're going to use that to submit it to this Dropbox right here. All right. So if you have any questions, be sure to reach out. Again, also you can go to that Get Started page. So that takes you to the, there's a video that shows you how to upload a document. Or if you have any questions about Microsoft 365, I also have that listed on this week's announcements. It's been there every week, but you may not have noticed it. And there's a document on how to do that. And then, of course, you can also contact the help desk if you need Microsoft 365 help. So awesome. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in class.